without fail. Pretty much any time after I do something I really want to do that is totally on my path, teach something, coach somebody, put out a self-tape and submit it, I feel good for a little bit. And then immediately my gremlins and inner critic start going a little crazy and being like, yeah, but do you remember that part? Ooh, and you remember their face when you said this? Oh, yeah. It's not comfortable and I don't like it. I have learned to manage it and to navigate it gracefully, or as gracefully as possible. So here's what I do, and I have notes, which probably once I finish recording this, I will then be like, yeah, you had to have notes, and remember when you had to look down? That's what it's gonna throw at me this time. But I don't care, we're gonna do it. All right, step one, I recognize and acknowledge that this is a habit and a pattern that I have, that the inner critic and the gremlins get really loud after I do something that is a step on my journey. I recognize this is that time period where I do this to myself. Then I remember that my inner critic and my gremlins, their entire job is basically to highlight and hyper focus on all of the things that I think I did wrong or did bad. They're just trying to get me to stop doing something, because then I stay exactly where I am. I stay safe from criticism, I stay safe from change, all of that kind of stuff. Number three is that I then very consciously and with a lot of deliberate effort force myself to focus on at least 2 or 3 moments that were really good about what I did, where I feel good about my work. Oh, that moment in the self-tape was really good. I did a good job with that. I consciously focus on the good things, the things that I did well. I basically turn up the voice of my inner fan, the part of me that's like, yeah, I can do it. I know what I'm doing. That's my process after I do something that is definitely a step on my journey, but my gremlins and inner critic try to talk me out of it. Try to say it's too scary, try to say it's not worth it, try to say I'm not good enough at it. And how do we wrestle with that? How do we navigate that so that we will continue on our path? So that's what I do. I'd love to know what you do. If you have this same sort of issue or hang up, what do you do? I bet my inner critic's also gonna say that the camera's too jumpy because I'm holding it instead of putting it on a tripod, because I was like, let's just get it filmed real quick. That's gonna be fun. That's what I have for you today, and I'll see you later. Bye.